Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only, and for those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law, and through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and also an update on our $1 Million Challenge. Today's stock analysis is for MMAT Metamaterials. This is a stock that has been featured a few times on the channel before. However, before we start that, just a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if you have a look at the screen here, this is a journey that we have just taken in the previous week, and our journey is to go from $1,000 investment to $1 million in a period of 3 years. So we're looking at 201 trades at an average return of 3.5% based on compound return investing, and details are in the description below in terms of how this week. So it's not 201 continuous successful trades, it's based on an average, so that does include losses as well. We have a spreadsheet of specially chosen stocks for anybody looking to invest in this challenge. We have a Discord community growing, well over 200 now, working together as a team to share due diligence, to share trading tips and to share buys and work together in this challenge. So if anybody is interested, click in the description below and join us on our journey from $1,000 to $1 million. Okay, so today's stock analysis for ticker symbol MMAT Metamaterials. We have some important updates. First of all, we have the earnings today, and there is also the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill. So we're going to first of all start by having a look at how that may impact Metamaterials. So if we look at the general announcements here, which affects many of the tech stocks and also the clean energy stocks, we can see here on the screen $65 billion was set aside for high-speed internet to obviously give access to everybody who currently may not have it, also to help companies to compete better. $73 billion for clean energy, and clean energy and going green is one of Biden's fundamental promises in his campaign. There were hopes of $100 billion towards clean energy, but obviously that has had to be trimmed a little bit. So I do expect positive boost for some of the clean energy stocks going forward. This includes electric vehicles, this includes tech stocks, fuel energy as well. So great news here in terms of the infrastructure bill, and there's also positive news for Metamaterials, which we're just going to look at now as well. So let's have a look at how the bill could potentially impact Metamaterials. So if we have a look at the screen here, we can see that the Senate has also approved a massive science and technology bill. The purpose of this is to boost US competitiveness with businesses in China. The bill is going to be looking at investing billions into emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, semiconductors, and also quantum computing. So in terms of Metamaterials, this should give the stock a huge boost. I'm very confident in its long-term potential. And in terms of the share price, we have seen another green day today after quite a few more green days. Very pleased with the recovery in the stock, and long may this continue. Let's now have a look at the chart for today. So we can see here, as soon as market opened, it did trend up at one point, closing just above $3.70. Then there was a little bit of a sell-off, going down to just around about $3.58. Strong support upwards again, and then we can see a very significant sell-off at one point, going around about $3.45. So since then, going towards the power hour at the end of the day, we can see the stock did finish in the green, closing around about $3.58. So good news for this in terms of potential going forward into the earnings. Okay, so let's now have a look at the earnings. Earnings as expected today, 10th of August 2021. We can see on the screen here the market cap is just in excess of $1 billion. The 52-week price range just in excess of 966%. 50-day moving average 4.77. 200-day moving average 2.96. And the average volume based on the previous 30 days is just in excess of 20 million. Short interest, we're looking at 11.65 million. Short percentage of the float 13.29%, and the short ratio in terms of days to cover is 0.46. So The other information that many people are also interested is in when are we going to receive the dividend. So I do get this question quite a lot. The dividend is still not confirmed in terms of an actual date when we're going to receive this. It does depend on sale of assets. So the company officially have said this could be up to any date before the end of the year. So most of us have received the preference shares by now. So those preference shares are your confirmation that you will receive the dividend. So nothing to worry about there. The dividend is still to be announced. We don't know how much it is. We'll probably look at some calculations at a future date, but for now it's just a case of a wait and see. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and again, just a reminder, if anybody is interested in the $1 Million Challenge, please click in the description below and join us on this great journey from $1,000 to $1 million. Please stay tuned.